And then the next thing is that I randomly saw a job opening as a PR and marketing officer at the Malaysia Timber Certification Council. And as usual, it requires a number of paperwork, but I got that done in no time. Spoiler, they ghosted me. Nothing happened. Usually, these 4 are massive tasks that would take me forever to complete. But somehow, I just got really productive even without meds. Surprising. Perhaps I do thrive under threat. At this point for this entry, I gotta be honest with you, I don't remember as much. I don't remember a lot of the details. I just remember it being a really stressful situation. I was filled with anger. I was filled with rage. The fact that I delivered my work, I sacrificed a lot. I was away from family. I would work all the way through midnight. I barely had any time to myself. I was under immense pressure to produce stories that would increase the ratings for the program. And yet, when you're hurt, when I was injured, I was left to survive on my own, and the threat of not getting paid because I'm barely a contract worker. That's my value. There's this cycle for Malaysian personalities. They have their peak time, and as they age, they start not getting any jobs. And imagine from living in bungalows, driving sports cars, they became homeless. The lucky ones would live in projects. Those are personalities. Imagine people who still work for TV, talents like myself. We produce intellectual programs, lesser known because it's not quite entertainment, it's factual. And to be in a situation like this, that's your value. All the sacrifices you make. Being there, you don't work 9 to 5. You would work way past midnight. You would work on weekends. You're on call round the clock. Yet when this thing happens, you're left on your own. And usually the best thing they would do, this is not talking about one case. This is talking about the usual cycle that you see in, paper, tabloids. When talents from the production industry, when something happens to them, big things that happen to them, say they suffered stroke or they got a heart attack and they couldn't go back to work, you usually have all these bigwigs and executives visiting their homes, just passing a small amount of pocket money, and took pictures, showed that they care, and then left, never to be heard again. That's the value. It was a dream job. I loved doing what I did. But the industry, it only rewards, the rest of the people who came out with a product, the ones who would work through the night to produce amazing visuals, amazing stories, oftentimes, like myself, have barely anything to survive.